I'm literally thinking about running for the governor of California.
You should try.
I may try.
You should try.
And here's why.
Yeah.
I don't want the job.
Right.
And I think that's an asset.
It is definitely an asset.
Because here's the deal.
Yeah.
I think I could, because California is out of, go to the flash mobs, please. Yeah. There's so many robberies in California right now. Gangs of people run into these stores and just flash mob.
Well, you call it robbery.
And I would stop it.
You call it robbery. I call it how society has failed these people.
Yeah, I guess let's put on our headphones to listen to the flash mob. Well,
news right now out of Canoga Park.
We can hear. We don't need
group of
headphones.
masked thieves have smashed display cases and stolen merchandise from Nordstrom. That's in the Westfield Topanga Mall.
Let's go right to Jennifer.
These people are
McGraw.
starving.
She's live in Canoga Park now. She's got the latest from there.
I can't
Jennifer?
believe the sanctity of our retail
Rick and
institutions.
Sandy, as you can imagine, the mall is
not
packed.
intact.
It's Saturday
Look, it's your
evening.
producer
Can't
as a
find
woman.
parking
Yeah, it's
spot.
Jen
So
McGraw.
definitely frightening for shoppers and employees who were in the store at the time as several thieves entered. And some of this, it was caught on camera.
Some of it was good. They're searching for something. Yeah. Who's to say they're not playing Finding Nemo?
Here's my issue with this. They call this a victimless crime, but the reality is it's violent. There are people that could get hurt, right?
No, this is a victimless crime.
Do you think that's victimless?
Yeah, I would.
You really believe that's victimless?
Yeah,
believe.
If I was a cop, I would say, "I'm sorry, guys. How has society failed you?"
Yeah. It's crazy, but literally the DA and people like that are saying, and I'm open to the debate.
You know that guard was in on it.
Yeah, the guard's absolutely in on it, and not just because he's black.
Yeah.
But,
just because he didn't move.
Right. Just because he was waving and saying, "Hey, what's up? I'll see you at home."
Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, you got my bag, right? The one I told you to grab.
Here's the thing about when me and him get together. It sounds racist, but it's not.
But it's not. No.
It's not. That's the thing, but it's actually not.
I actually think he was maybe a Dominican guy.
Yeah. You're hearing things, but it's not what it sounds like.
No. He just wasn't moving.
Yeah, he's just not. But he was just kind of like.
He was just kind of like.
I get it, because he's not getting paid a lot. I'm not going to die
Yeah.
to guard a tote bag.
Yeah.
They're saying it's a victimless crime. Now take your headphones off, because now we can't both
That looks odd, yeah.
People are running into these stores. It's a smash and grab. People are going, hey, it's a victimless crime. Lighten up. Who cares? Don't worry about it.
It's a brilliant crime. You roll in with 40 people.
Yeah.
There's too many people to arrest.
Right.
It's pandemonium, and people walk out with a couple of Fendi bags.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Well, it is a big deal.
Who's getting hurt?
A lot of people. A lot of people.
Like who?
Here's who's getting hurt with
Prove
this.
to me one person who got hurt by this.
I got to prove it right now.
Yeah.
The people that are going to lose their jobs when these stores close. Because that's what happened in San Francisco.
Oh.
So everybody that works in the store, and then the store is basically going to go, we are not going to stay here, just like they did in San Francisco.
Well, what color are the people working there?
Everybody who, I mean, is this even allowed on Apple Podcasts?
It is. I'm just asking a question.
I don't even know. I'm just saying that because look at all the stores that are leaving. These are all the places that are leaving San Francisco. All the places that are leaving. Okay?
Right. Good
Office
time to
Depot,
buy. Good time
Marshalls,
to buy.
Crate and Barrel, H&M, Uniqlo, Anthropologie, Abercrombie & Fitch, Nordstrom, Saks, Gap, DSW.
Now, you're a conspiratorially oriented guy, so let me ask you a question. Is this disaster capitalism? Will Naomi Klein write a book about this? Is this Blackstone intentionally throwing these flash mobs in there so the prices dip down?
No.
They get a going out of business sale.
No.
They turn it into one big Costco.
No, I think it's paralysis capitalism. I think that people are paralyzed and don't know what to do. And I think that we've gotten ourselves into a predicament where, unfortunately, the levers of government and bureaucracy are grinding at a pace where nothing can get done. And nothing, unfortunately, there's no will. Nobody has any will anymore to make something happen.
Right.
So people are just stuck trying to be a good person, going like, hey, man, I don't know. I wasn't in that store. I wasn't affected. I don't live in downtown San Francisco. I live in Marin County. I got a mansion. I'm not going to worry about it until they're in my window.
Right.
I don't think people are worried about anything that's not directly affecting them. And I think the politicians are just saying whatever they have to say to seem like they're good people and that they're, evolved and that they are considering all the angles. And I think it's paralysis. I mean, listen, these are the wealthiest people in the world. It's weird they're letting this happen. I understand conspiracy theories, people going, why are they doing this? Why are they letting it happen?
Right.
I think it's paralysis. I think it's people just not wanting to say the uncomfortable things you would need to say to fix this.
Like that was a crime.
Like that's a crime.
That's illegal.
Like those people need to go to jail.
Right.
Like people that are doing heroin on the street are not just poor.
Right.
Like people that live in tent cities, in many cases, are choosing to live there and use drugs because it's an open air drug market where they can procure the drugs that they're addicted to.
What you're saying
Those are unpopular things to say.
Right. What you're essentially saying is optics have become more important than reality. And
100%.
People are more concerned with the optics than they are the reality.
And we've created a world where people are not affected. That's the thing. People are not affected by how bad it's getting in the next town.
Not yet.
They're not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But here's the thing. It's always, it's like anything else, right? If you ignore something and it festers, it becomes eventually a problem that has to get dealt with.
Raisin in the sun. It explodes.
But when people go, oh, these flash mobs, what do you think drove all those stores out of San Francisco? This shit.
Inequality.
And then, by the way, if there's no stores, people don't want to live in San Francisco.
Right.
And then people go, I don't want to live downtown. My wife can't go to the store. My gay husband, who's a twink, can't go to the store, whatever it is. We know lesbians can always go anywhere, no matter what. But there are certain people that are more delicate and more important to society than lesbians, let's be frank.
They're the Marines of gentrification.
Sure they are, but what else do they do? I know
Yeah.
they can pickle things and
They can throw a softball pretty well.
They can run a bar.
Yeah. They can hit you with a bat.
They can build a shed. But I mean, are they evolving culture? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
My point is, the reality is this is the beginning of a rot in a city that comes to be a bad omen for a lot of things.
Yeah,
so those are the people that get hurt.
All the legislators are hijacked by gotcha politics. Everyone's doing slam dunks on each other.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about policy. You watch these debates and at the local level all the way up to the federal level. It's just all personal attacks now.
That's
It's like we're watching Wild 'N Out. It's like a diss battle. It's just going like, and you're going like, all right, we're hearing about Hunter Biden's emails or Hillary's emails or Trump's indictment. You're going, does anyone want to talk about policy?
Yeah, does anyone want to talk about how we can stop the mob from,
who has policy ideas?
Has there been a flash mob for food? Does anyone run into like California Pizza
These
Kitchen
people are
with
starving.
guns
Well, this
and
way
go, where's the, because by the way, everyone's just talking about how they're starving.
Well, AOC talks about these people are starving, and they are starving. Fendi bags are worth a lot, and so they all sell these bags.
Right.
They sell these bags.
Now,
you get money for food, groceries.
I will say this, they all did look thin.
If you want to catch all those guys, all you got to do is put cameras on at Whole Foods.
Get the George Gascon thing up where he goes, he's talking about, and this is the DA of, I believe, Los Angeles, right?
Yeah.
And this is the DA of LA when he's asked about these things. Because, by the way, I don't really shop that much, so I don't, I understand not caring about this.
Right.
But it is something where I look at it and I go, oh, this is the beginning of something that could probably, be weird.
So it's just hitting you now that things are bad?
Well, no. The flash mob is kind of interesting.
Oh, it's been around for a long time.
It's been around for a long time. It's a little fun.
Yeah.
It is fun.
Yeah.
I get the appeal of it. Like, by the way, I'm a human being. I understand it's fun going, let's run in, let's grab some shit, and let's leave. Here's George Gascon here.
Yeah, this guy looks like a deer in headlights.
I mean, this guy is just, he's the DA right now in the face of the flash mobs.
Yeah, he's got soft eyes.
He
looks
doesn't really know what to do.
Yeah.
And he's being asked a question. And here, put on the headphones.
Yeah, let's hear what he says.
And you can hear them.
Oh, God. He looks like the old coach
Every
of the
tool
Lakers.
available under the law when there is an arrest made to make sure that these individuals are held accountable.
LA Mayor Karen Bass also spoke about accountability, saying in part, quote, those who committed these acts and acts like it in neighboring areas must be held accountable. But not everyone feels like local leaders are delivering on that promise. Businessman Rick Caruso said, quote, I have heard directly from small business owners who feel defeated by the lack of accountability for criminals.
Well, here's the
What do you say to the person who points a finger at you, saying that there are people in this community who believe they can get away with serious crime in LA County and not be held accountable?
Well, I would ask you the question, what would you tell them when you just heard me speaking right now? Because I think you have a responsibility also for addressing it. We will use every tool available under the law.
The journalist has a responsibility.
Get out there and make a citizen arrest.
Yeah.
Why is this guy not in Miami?
Yeah.
Sitting on a cabana.
Yeah, I mean, he's perfect.
He's like, what are you talking about? We got a problem here. You have to fix it yourself. I mean, we're out here born in America. You know what's coming here. You come here, they get the hat back. Everybody has to be responsible for what they're doing. We see the people, we're going to make them responsible. We're in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, what his thing is, why he's even.
Why? You see, these people don't care about
They're
story.
appointed. These guys aren't elected. Is he? Our DA is elected.
He's elected.
He's
Yeah.
he's
Who
elected.
votes for this stuff?
They don't know.
This is the.
Yeah.
I've lived there 5 years.
Yeah.
Who's voting and how long are these terms? And
Yeah, comptroller is also elected. I can't tell you what he does.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
They recalled the guy in San Fran. This guy Chesapeake. They recalled him. They were like, "You are really fucking up."
Oh, that guy.
He was basically like telling
Yeah.
people that were stabbed to get over it.
Yeah, he was going, stop locking your store at night.
Right.
Yeah.